All right, let's go ahead and get going. See what day 3 has to offer. Got some more ideas. Truth be told, I barely slept. Too much work to do on the Venom. Finished the first lap or second lap while leading by at least 200 meters. And obviously, I'm fully upgraded. Probably after I finish the third goal, you may hear some typing. What I'm going to have to do is go look something up. Somebody asked, I don't remember if it was on one of the Facebook pages or if it was on a comment on my YouTube page. I can't remember. Somebody was asking what the final gold and PR requirement for this series is. So I'll go look that up. I don't remember it offhand. I want to say I won this car with a PR of about 91, and I think it goes up to 94 and a half. So you do have to put some pretty substantial upgrades on it. Biggest difficulty at Laguna Seca with these challenges that require you win by a certain amount is that final turn. You can be up by a pretty significant amount and you just lose it because you have to jump on the brakes at a point where they are at a pretty substantial, almost at a standstill. Obviously, the race team event just ended. Put in a good solo run. Finished, I don't know, 700th or something. Cashed out 320 gold for that, so that was good. Speed track, no off track. Speed snap, no off track. My mouth is getting ahead of my my mind here. I hear a siren. I've been hearing a few of those this evening. And I beat that by almost 20 miles per hour. I'm not really worried. You know, obviously I'm fully upgraded, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. This next one, I saw some. Well, we'll get to this next one here in just a minute. A hunter. Don't skid more than 3 times. Okay. I heard from some people that this one they had a lot of difficulty with it because they had to win by 250 meters or something like that, and they just had a lot of difficulty. Had to do it 4 or 5 times to get through it. I'm not sure if they are below or at recommended, so we'll see. Well, there went 2 skids right there. That's one of the biggest difficulties with how they calculate these skids. It's almost impossible to skid just once, and I don't understand how that works. Okay, well, wait a minute. Okay, maybe somebody just got a different goal than what I got, because obviously that was pretty easy. One thing that they do, and of course, if you were to ask them on their Facebook page, they would never actually admit to this. In these special events like this, it's pretty blatant. The more you upgrade the car, the slower your time has to be. So, real interesting one there. The final recommended PR is 93.3. I'm looking on the Wikia page now. I actually remember this one. It's, yeah, I remember I had to skip it. Actually, I might have actually skipped 2 events to do this one. So 93.3 is the recommended. Somebody here is saying that you spend 290 gold to upgrade the car. I'm gonna actually have to get to a screen where I can. We actually have 4 goals here. Okay. I guess this is the one that everybody had trouble with. Finish with a lead of 200 meters and skid less than 3 times. You know, I tell you, I think that the 3 and 4 lap cup races at Laguna Seca with full fields, that turn right there, that first turn, is the most prominent on the game for the difference in how a car brakes if you have wheels off the track. Most of them there's a difference, but with that one, it really feels like to me, if you even touch being off track, which I almost always do, you go right off into the grass, or grass, dirt, whatever you want to call that. So first turn of the race. And I have 2 skids. Went ahead and used his little back bumper there to slow me down so I didn't skid. This car is really not, it's not a race car. It's almost like a drag racer. You know, it's designed for a huge top speed and not much else. Alright, so I've already got the lead. So as long as I run a reasonably conservative lap here, I should be fine. Obviously the issue, like I had mentioned before, is the way that final turn works, that it's so close to the finish line. So what is it? It's 219 yard lead, I think. Yeah, so that was actually pretty close. Alright. And I'll go ahead and throw it in for service for stage 4. Five. Alright. Yeah, whatever Eric just said there. Let me... where are we? Right here. Okay. So what they're saying for the cheapest, if you just want to get the car, you would do 4 upgrades on the engine, only 1 upgrade on the drivetrain, all 4 on the body, 2 upgrades on the suspension, and then 1 upgrade on exhaust, brakes, tires, and wheels. And that costs 290 gold. And then you skip the final 2 goals in stage 8, and so the total cost comes to 370. As I remember, I did something very similar to that. Yeah, I did something very similar to that one when I came through it. Let me see if I can actually find the original. Yeah, here we go. So this is the original one. Let's see. Scroll down, let me see what some people did it with. So somebody here says they basically upgraded it to 93.3, spent like almost 900 gold, and still had to skip. As I remember, this is actually a reasonably difficult event. Yeah, basically don't expect to be able to win this car without spending a pretty significant amount of gold. I would say, just to be safe, budget like 400 or 500 gold for this car. My opinion, it is worth that much, being able to get it because of how good of a car it is. It's a great car for top speed events and stuff like that. So yeah, count on a pretty substantial gold output to get the car. Leave a comment, anything you want to see, and I'll get back with you. You guys have a good one. Like you see there, 2 days until we get to the McLaren. Have a good one.